She is known as the Malibu Witch, so we had to know, what is that about?
And she was born into the craft because her mother was a witch from Ireland.
Isn't that interesting? So let's talk to Dawnea Adams. She is here. Hello.
Hi, Dawnea.
Thank you for having
Well,
me.
it's not rude to call you the Malibu Witch, right?
Well, my Instagram page is the Witch of Malibu, so no.
Okay, but how does one become
Just
that?
over the years, people that live out there just kind of knew. I don't know. It was an organic thing. It actually was an organic thing before I ever thought of social media.
Interesting.
Actually didn't want to go on social media that much.
Yeah.
I work privately. All my clients are referral only. I'm not listed in the phone book. I don't have a website. It's all very organic.
Really?
I started the Witch of Malibu to promote an event I used to do called Ride the Dragon, which is a combination between my two parents. My mother was a hereditary witch from Ireland. My father was a Pentecostal evangelist in the South. So I take like that gospel feeling and tonality of a revival meeting, but I cast magic in it with the audience.
So I'm interested in the good witch versus bad witch thing. Okay, so you're obviously on the good side. Would you say that?
Honestly, I'm not big with labels. I don't look at good witch, bad witch. I just have power, and because I actually can cast, and I come from a lineage of women that did and do, were wise women and that did cast. Magic was organic for me from the time I was a child, so it wasn't like that's the label that's put on it. I don't really like the label, but I'm stuck with it.
But I'm not schooled in the.
Yeah, there are people that actually practice the dark arts. I don't do that.
Okay, that's what I want to make
I would
clarify.
never.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. I want to talk about just a witch in general, like
Okay.
this, and you talk
Okay.
about casting because you read it in fairy tales, and people are like, "That's not real," but you're telling me it's real.
No, it is very real.
Tell me, how is it real?
It's an interesting thing, and people have interesting reactions to me, and I don't really even have to say anything. It's kind of like my vibe is there already. But yes, I do use the ancient way of casting, which is a cauldron with candles and crystals. And I work up a spell for the client I'm working with. I do it on my computer, 9 copies, put it in the cauldron. When it's over, I let the wax dry, and then I go drop the wax wherever it's needed, or I FedEx it, whichever the case may be.
You FedEx your magic? That's
We'll
amazing.
get there by 10:30, right?
No, I've FedExed it to movie sets. I FedEx it all over the world. I mean, I have clients from every.
Okay.
So I have to ask you this question because we've had several people here who call themselves mediums and they
Witches,
see things and that.
Well, I do that too.
So when you walk through the door here, what did you see? What did you feel?
First off, when I did this today, I just force filled up. I didn't want to have that. I didn't want to open that up. I wanted to wait till I sat down with the two of you.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I will do like force field up. And then that way, otherwise I would be insane getting energy from people from everywhere.
Right.
Like,
Right.
So it just comes to you then?
Yeah. It's as effortless as breathing to me.
Wow.
Wow.
And I am an intuitive, a very famous one. So people come to me from all over the world privately. I have very high profile clients privately.
To do what? Like, what are they looking for? What do they look for?
Usually when people find me, I'm the last stop. They're going through major transition in their life. They need answers in their life, and they need results right away. The casting part, the witch part of it, is a very small part of my practice. If I have done everything else and then that's what I have to do, I will cast. But I do not use magic lightly. It's very powerful. I am very powerful. So I want to make sure that I respect my own craft. Sure. And I do. I, truthfully rarely cast.
It's like a last
usually I
resort?
can sit down with a session with somebody and download energy and information into them in the way that it will start affecting their lives the minute they walk out my door.
Interesting.
That is a true story.
That's interesting.
Then if it's like, okay, I have to bring out the big guns.
Get out the cauldron.
Here comes the cauldron. Okay, all right.
That's amazing.
Can you get any fair? Can you get any?
That's amazing.
If not, okay, I'll get the picture off the internet. Whatever. I mean, yeah, it's.
So are you resolving problems? Are you casting
Yes.
out? Are you casting in?
No, I don't really. The the stuff that I cast is really when somebody's in major crisis in their life, and the circumstances require them to have powerful results right away. Then I will go in and banish that thing which is coming at them, whether it's a lawsuit, whether it's a custody battle, whatever it may be. And people know me, but don't talk about me.
Right.
I'm known by a lot of people, but it's like you don't ever say my name.
Yeah.
Or you don't ever say that you've worked with me. And I'm never going to say it either, because I'm very respectful of my client's privacy.
We sort of blew that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because she's here.
Yeah, she's here, but like she's not telling us
tell everybody about you.
But thank you for coming in. What a fascinating world you live in.
You're welcome.
It's really interesting.
So obviously we can find you on Instagram, because that's where we found
my
you.
Instagram is at the Witch of Malibu.
Yeah.
At the Witch of Malibu.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you.
We wish you the very best and continued success to you.
Take care.
All right, so when we go to break, we're going to
We'll talk
get
about
into the deep stuff.
We'll be
Okay.
right back.